Yes. Oh yeah, that was the thing that I was waiting for to show you. Like this is amazing thing that Canon is building. So just click your mouse, drag this guy up, and you can see dancing it around. Hey all, in this video we are going to talk about all of the cool stuff in 3D web development, and we will not be developing any kind of things, and we will be only exploring things that are useful to build stuff in three-dimensional space in web development. So I am just exploring some of the things. I have worked on Three.js, WebGL, and React 3 Fiber, and there is another library. So I have worked only on these three things, and I have not worked like there are plenty of other libraries and helpers and wrappers. I have not worked on them. So I was just exploring, and like there was many cool things were just coming out to my eyes. So I just thought that there should be a video that while I am exploring all of the things, so you should be also part of the video, so you can also enjoy what kind of awesome things are just coming out in 3D space. Why? Cause Metaverse is coming out, and let's now jump into the video and see what kind of things that are interestingly coming out. So first of all, this is the React 3 Fiber that I have worked on, and it is actually, what is React 3 Fiber? It is just a wrapper around 3.js. 3.js is the main core library in JavaScript which is used for development of 3D works in like web apps or websites, you can say, like anything. So 3.js is the main library, but now as React has its massive adoption, so what devs and what community did is, so they have just released a specific library or package, you can say, to associate it to the React only. So which will give you power to use 3.js, which will give power to you to use 3.js in a very effective way. So React 3/Fiber is nothing, it's just a wrapper around 3.js, which gives you many of the, like plenty of the things that you can easily build and use to build 3D stuff in web using the power of reactjs library. Cause like React doesn't render directly into the DOM. React has its own virtual DOM. So React 3 Fiber helps us do magic using React. So let's explore. Okay, this is the React 3 Fiber, which is the wrapper around 3.js. So let me quickly show to you the React 3.js to you. Okay, 3.js, what actually 3.js is. So this is the library which is mainly used in JavaScript to build 3D stuff. It has plenty of the models and plenty of the things that you can use to build 3D things. Okay, so this is the main library, and this is the React version. You can say simply this is the React 3 Fiber is the React version of 3.js. React 3 Fiber is React version of 3.js. It's a little confusing terminologies due to same naming conventions. Okay, so this is the React 3 Fiber, which is massively adopted by 3D developers, and yeah. Now there are a lot of after releasing React 3 Fiber, there are many other packages are popped out in the favor of this specific only library, React 3 Fiber. Like this is a whole ecosystem in itself, and then there are other packages that just came out for the support of React 3 Fiber. That is that is just crazy. This is how much, like, it's ocean. 3D development in web is now ocean, and it is massively adopting now in the dev community. Cause why it is like massively being adopted by the community? Cause web3 space is metaverse space, and especially metaverse space is just uh, like blasted out. Everywhere is metaverse. So to build the buildings and environment in metaverse, Three.js and 3D development is very crucial. So we will be exploring these kind of things today. So what's the time of the video now? It's 4 minutes. Okay, I will try to keep the video in 2 sections because you can see there are plenty of tabs open in my browser. So it will be very difficult to cater all of these things in one video. Okay, so let's start. So this is the React Fiber. I have told you what it does, and now let me go to React XR. Now this is the package which is mainly used. Now if you see, this is the package listed in the documentation of React 3 Fiber itself. So if you go to this package React XR, so how I just landed out on this page. Actually, I was just YouTubing and searching things on YouTube about related to metaverse space. So what I just found out, I just wrote this thing and found out these kind of cool things. So this guy had developed a environment for the metaverse space. It's not a complete metaverse thing, but he had developed a cool thing at least for the environment of in metaverse space.
B.W,
if I show to you
B.height and B.d,
so
for
you can
depth.
say like this is the 3D environment totally,
And a list of all
which
our
is being
buildings.
used for metaverse kind of.
If you
He's
guys
trying to
could
build
give this
like
video
something,
a like,
but
a
it's
comment
not the
and
absolute
subscribe,
thing for
I would
metaverse
highly
space.
appreciate
People
it.
like,
Also remember, I started a
enjoy
new
or some
YouTube
kind of
channel,
thing. So I
which
am
is
just
called
exploring things, so I just tried to
9to5.
make a video.
So if you
So,
go,
okay, let's go back and let me show to you the thing, that the cool thing that I found out for you that was just crazy, and this thing was like that video. So in this video I found out just like how to design.
After sharing some of my virtual worlds built in the metaverse, I've been getting a lot of requests from my friends to share my process of this.
But Tim Yom, like it's an interesting video. I will recommend to you to watch out. So what he did is he's using some of the tools to build a space for metaverse. So what are the tools he's using? And these tools are crazy. Like he's using Lumion Pro and Autodesk Revit. Like Autodesk Revit is not kind of tool to develop this space, but is just for drawing and sketching. The main thing is this Lumion. So this Lumion product is mainly being used for development of the environments for metaverse space. And this is, I think, this is a non-coding solution. And this is the crazy thing about it, about this website. So I think so that this is a non-coding solution. So if it is, like I am just exploring, I have not explored these kind of things. So I am just exploring to you, like it is kind of exploring together. Okay, so if it is a tool without coding to build a environment for metaverse, then it is crazy, because you can see how realistic it is looking like, and this is showing each of the details in a much fascinating way. So these were the images, but by the way, so this is the thing that have been created by this tool. So if I show to you, there were some of the videos. Yeah, that video. Here you can see. These are all the people. These are all the people. These are clearly seen, like these are graphics being used. Here you can see this guy. If I show to you again, just clearly watch this guy. These are just all the graphics, and these are so realistic. And if this is a platform, non-coding platform, then this is like disaster in the metaverse space. So okay, let's close it out and then go to its video. So here first it will do some sketching in the Revit, and then it will go to Unity. And as far I know about the Unity like is for game development, and it use coding solution like to do code to build game. But this guy just drag and dropped and just created a space and environment for metaverse thing, and this is crazy thing that I have seen. So if it is true, like by dragging and dropping you can build these kind of things, like this is insane. So if we close it out and go to use canon, so what this use canon is, physics based hooks for react 3 fiber. Now it is like also a helper library which is giving hooks out of the box, and it is being used to help the react 3 fiber as well. And if I show you some of the examples of canon, and let me go to some of the examples. Where are the examples? Please see the canon readme docs and getting started guide for using the react hooks and jsx interface. Okay, so yeah, we don't need to go to docs because we know this is just also another wrapper for react 3 fiber for the helper. And okay, if we go to examples, and if we can see some of the examples of canon to build both these packages must be built. Okay, we cannot find examples here. And if I go to demos, examples at canon pmds, oh yeah, that was the thing that I was waiting for to show you. Like, this is amazing thing that canon is building. So just click your mouse, drag this guy up, and you can see dancing it around, and it's just making glitter all around. So this is the first example of canon in action basically. So yeah, this is the cool example of canon. And if we go to some other example, this is also an cool example as well. So if you can hear it out, there are also effect of sound as well, which is like very seamless, and it gives you a realistic experience. And let me mention something as well now here. So these are the things that will be like collectively being used in metaverse and AR VR space. And so you I think you have seen the previous example. If I show to you in this tab, like yeah, here you can see this example, and there is some hand holding it out in virtual environment in augmented reality and just playing around. So these are all of the, like, you cannot imagine how much these packages and this line is powerful to build these kind of things. So if we go and explore some of the other examples as well, so here you can see there's a model of car and some pillars. And if I go to fifth example, so what's going on here? So okay, so there's a string, I can say there is some spring kind of string which is just cluttering out all of the other nice strings. And if I click it out, it just reset and everything is centered around as again. So okay, so this is the enough examples of canon, and this is what you can like amazingly build. And by the way, these are the things which are using resources of computer heavily. So dev community is looking out the solutions, how they can like manage and improve all of the efficiency. And that's why these many wrappers are out there for the help of react 3 fiber and 3.js. So to build to help only these two libraries, there are plenty of other packages. Why? To minimize all kind of and to manage all kind of resources that are being used excessively due to this threejs library. So okay, here if I show to you the resources being used, you can see my CPU. And even this is the like M2 chip MacBook latest 2023 model with M2 chip MacBook Pro. And even instead of that, like resources are heavily being consumed. System is 9 to 10%, user is 12.51%. So here you can see. And if I close all of these tabs, like let me close it out, this examples only tab, and let me close and then show to you. Now you can see a little drop in the resource consumption. So just a little tab and much resource consumption. So devs are like core devs, founders of these things are working on to basically maximize efficiency of these systems. And now and that's not our job, we are just users of these things, and we are just engineers to build solutions on what the things are already existing. Okay, so if I go to React XR, I think we have explored this, yes. And now go to this is the canon, we have explored it already. Now let's go to another library, which is use p2. And what this is 2D physics hooks for React 3. This is again a like giving powerful hooks. Like why hooks are being mentioned too much, because hooks are nowadays being excessively used in React, and these hooks gives too much power for to develop solutions in React.js. So every libraries you can say, like you can see, is giving hooks to deliver power to build 2D or 3D systems. So this is for to build 2D physics hooks, like 2D physics objects. But I suspect, so what it mentioned here, React hooks for P2ES, use this in combination with React 3 fiber. Okay, so this is actually providing hooks for basically this P2 library, P2E, use P2. So what this is thing is, we have to go to its docs. The example rely on alias pointing. Okay, React 3 P2 examples. So we cannot find examples here. I think currently it is it was just mentioned there, it is coming soon, I think. Where it was mentioned, I have read now. Yeah, meanwhile looking at example, living in this, and check out all of the other example at this coming soon. So this is coming soon, I think there will be no examples here. You can see, oops, so this is related to, okay, so this is the same interface like Canon, but it is not Canon. Okay, yeah, so this is same like Canon, but it is not Canon. It is examples of P2, use P2, this library, this package, you can see use P2. And use P2 actually is a wrapper around React hooks for P2ES. This is the actual package, and P2-ES and use P2 is the wrapper around this package, a helper for this package, which is also being used with React 3 fiber as well. So now if I look at some of the examples, some of the cool examples, and this is not interactive, I think so. Yeah, this is not interactive. I am trying to, oh yeah, some of the examples are, and some of these examples are not interactive. Okay, so if I try to play around, so these are kind of just lazy interactions, not too much interesting like a Canon. So Canon was amazing. Okay, so let's move to another. Okay, let me close the tab, otherwise these tabs will be using my resources. Okay, so if we come to p2.es, and this is all the documentation about it, and which you can go and read about it and explore some of the other demos. These demos use the P2 demo framework, which provides rendering and interactivity. Oh my god, so this is using car, and these are some of the amazing demos here as well, which I am missing out. Okay, oh amazing. So this is a car which is just running out, and here is the ground which I can interact with. Can I stop? Oh, I can also stop the car as well, and I can also pull it down, pull it back and down and up and forward in any motion. Okay, that's cool. And let me close this tab, and yeah, you can check it out, these kind of other cool demos here. And let me go to, this is the same tab as well, this is P2ES. So this is the APIs of P2 P2-ES, like functions, methods, and kind of things all of the things are content is mentioned here. You can just check the API out and you can use all of the resources to build some of the good stuff. Okay, React 3 A11Y. What is this? Accessibility tool for React 3 Fiber. Accessibility tools for React 3 Fiber. So this is also supporting React 3 Fiber, and what it is doing. Focus and focus indication, tab, index, screen, navigation, screen, render, export, and all text tools and cursor. Okay. Brings accessibility to WebGL with easy to use React 3 Fiber components. Okay, I think it is more kind of towards interaction side. Like you can use tab, you can use keyboard navigations, you can use alt text, cursor shapes, and kind of screen reader. These kind of external inputs to control the objects inside. So I think this is kind of this thing. So let's explore the demo and check out more about it, because I have not already explored as well what these things are. And let me show to you what this is going on. Let it just to be loaded and then check it out. Okay, so I can interact with this, and if I okay, so this is being clicked. Okay, this is being clicked, this is not clickable, and this is being clicked to just change out the theme, red to black or white to black. Okay, so this is I think interesting library or package, accessibility tool for React 3 Fiber. We have to explore it out more to find out more what powers it can give to us to build on Three.js. Okay, this is cool. And if I go to now, let me know this is supposed to have been acquired by owner. Okay, so this is not now active anymore. An extensible layer based shader material for Three.js. Oh yeah, now like there are much more interesting things to create shaders. What are shaders? I will explain in some other video. And shaders are like just to enhance the Three.js effect, to create depth and to create kind of effects. So I will discuss it in detail. I was like just thinking to make a detailed video on React 3 Fiber, Three.js, and WebGL, because I have expertise in these things, and I was just exploring these more libraries to help out the core things. Because you know, like if you have strong fundamentals, these frameworks and libraries just came and go and came and go. Like they are just the house of pigeon, where pigeons can come and go out. So there are bundles of packages. If you have strong fundamentals, that's it. Okay, so now this is just archived. We don't need to explore it out more. So this is a math library. It's not math helpers for rest of us. Okay, so this gives some of the, oh yeah, so let me tell you, actually in Three.js or these kind of 3D works, you have to do plenty of maths. It can be basic math, but it can be advanced math, like using sine, cos, and these kind of angles, trigonometry things. So yeah, this library, I think, because I am just checking it out now in front of you, so this gives useful math helpers, random generators, bits and bobs kind of things. So you can see buffer random, it gives random function to generate random stuff, and it is also giving some of the float 32. This is the JS function by the way. And if I explore more, in sphere function, what this do, I don't know. So like it gives some of the math functions to easy out the math calculations that we have to tackle around in building while Three.js. Okay, So these are the things that I wanted to show to you, and I was exploring, so just thought to explore with you guys. And there is something left, I think. Yeah, oh, there are some of the libraries left out there. There is a lava. What this is? React First Components GUI. React First Components GUI. Okay, so let's explore it more. What it's providing. A GUI you are going to lava. Customizable, extensible, and beautiful by default. Okay, this will be under heavy development. And what kind of things it is providing? Use controls, documentation. Here's the documentation. So basically we don't need to go to documentation, we are just exploring some of the cool demos, if it has some of the demos. Getting starting input demos control. Now it don't have demos here, by the way. And if I go to documentation, is it have there some of the demos or not? No, not here as well, unfortunately. It's okay. And here you can see a little demo of here. If I click on that, it will also take me to the code, and I don't want to go to code right now. Okay, it's just a GUI library for React to build React First components. Okay, and now if we go to next library, use gesture. So yeah, bread and butter, utility of for component type mouse touch gesture in React and vanilla. Okay, so this is, as name suggests, this is for especially for gestures. Like if you want to drag out something, if you want to you can say how these things are coming from bottom to top, like pop-up is coming from bottom to top. It's called like basically navigation. And if you can see some of other examples here, so this is basically for gestures. And yeah, basically for gestures, move, drag, hover, you scroll, to give you some facility to not redevelop from scratch these kind of things. So this gives you power in gestures domain. Okay, yeah, that's it. These are all the libraries that we have explored till now, and let me just close out all of the tabs, and you can see how much resources these things are being consumed. Now my MacBook is on, user 9%, system 9%. Yeah, a little less, cause these were just GitHub tabs, not the three tabs. So okay guys, that's it for this video. I am expecting to have a series, detailed, not advanced, but fundamentally strong series on React 3, cause Metaverse is booming up and a lot of developers are not finding some of the good stuff on YouTube. So it will be totally free. I'm expecting it to be on YouTube soon.